Way promptly at 6:30, so we ask that you find your seats at this time. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the 2025 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Ophelia Sidmore and I am the president of Sycamore High School's chapter of National Honor Society this year. The officers and I are so excited to honor these outstanding students tonight. You should be extremely proud of their accomplishments. Before we begin, I would love to introduce our wonderful principal, Mr. Gregory Pottabaum, to say a few words about the prestige of our program.
Good evening. I want to thank our dedicated parents, grandparents, teachers, mentors, friends, and family for being here tonight. Our students do not achieve at this level without all of you. They are the outstanding people they are because of the tireless effort, encouragement, and support you provide them every single day. These inductees embody the 4 core pillars of the National Honor Society: their exceptional scholarship, their commitment to service in their community, their capacity for leadership, and their unwavering character are the foundation of this achievement and the promise of their bright futures. I also want to take a moment to thank our faculty sponsors, Mr. Darius Powell and Mrs. Carol Wolkoff, who are hiding somewhere. This program would not be possible tonight without our amazing NHS officers and their leadership. We have Ophelia Sidmore, our president, Suhani Prakash, vice president, Monica Simon-Thomas, secretary, Tej Parikh, treasurer, and Luke Carter, communications. Let's give them a round of applause. Tonight, we have the pleasure of inducting 159 truly outstanding Sycamore High School students. Let's celebrate their achievements together.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pottabaum, for your inspirational words. The National Honor Society is an organization that values the 4 pillars of service, scholarship, leadership, and character in schools throughout the nation. These new inductees behind me all exemplify these traits while being kind, intelligent, and talented students. We encourage our members to use these qualities in order to help others in our community. It is truly incredible to see the impact such a large group of people can have. So we are excited to honor everything that these students have done and what they will continue to do to serve our community. The fact that they are here is a testament to their commitment, dedication, and true desire to be here. Throughout the ceremony, each of my fellow officers will introduce one pillar of NHS, but before then, I would like to talk about the significance of sponsorship. Our sponsors are the foundation of our program. In this room, there are parents, teachers, mentors, coaches, and many more who have impacted our lives. These people are the ones who guide us. They have helped us discover our passions and have supported us through hardship and failure. Without this guidance, it is difficult to grow and improve. We are so thankful for these sponsors and the impact that they have had on our lives. Tonight, along with our inductees, we want to celebrate and thank you all. I will now light the candle of sponsorship to commence the ceremony, the guiding flame to all the principles you will hear about tonight. Okay. Tonight, each student will receive a certificate and a rose and then say a few words about their sponsor. At this time, would row 1 inductees and sponsors please come to the stage? We ask that you hold your applause to the end of each row.
The black tape. Yeah, if you're not next up, but could you be behind the black tape, please? That's where we'll have like the next up be. All right, perfect, thank you.
It is now my pleasure to announce the very first inductees of Sycamore's National Honor Society for 2025. Lainey Tilton. It's okay. Good work.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I'm honored to have chosen Ms. Korchak as my sponsor. She has made such a positive impact on me and all of my fellow student council members. She puts others before herself every day and embodies what it means to be a strong female leader. Thank you for everything you do for this school.
Again, we do ask that you hold your applause until the end of each row. Thank you. Okay. Lucia Hardison. Walk in front.
I want to thank Mrs. Korchak, my student council advisor, for being my sponsor. She is quick-witted, hardworking, and an extraordinary leader. She has pushed me to go outside my comfort zone and encouraged me to be bold, brave, and get things done just like her. Her class is a highlight of my day, even with the tedious tasks she has us do. With a million things to juggle, Ms. Korchak manages to do it all. I hope to grow into even half the leader she is.
Brooke Roner.
I have chosen Mr. Lewis as my sponsor. Mr. Lewis has had a profound impact on me. He has provided me with immense leadership opportunities that I wouldn't have had otherwise, and I just want to thank you for everything you've done for me, and of course, all of the Chick-fil-A and Canes you've gotten me.
Kylie Hawley.
So my sponsor today is Mrs. Vonnegs, my Spanish teacher for my 9th and 10th grade. Ms. Vonnegs has been one of the most nurturing, vibrant, and uplifting mentors I've had in my life. In the past 2 years I've had her, she taught me more than just Spanish. She taught me patience and showed kindness that motivated me on my hardest days. Ms. Vonnegs is my NHS sponsor because she has truly made a difference in my life, and I'm forever grateful for her.
Shirinadi Arukapelli.
My NHS sponsor is my mother. She's my coach to tell me to persevere every time I'm ready to give up, and my teacher to show me how to navigate through the rocky woods of life. She's always there with a good plate of food and a decent advice every time I feel like I'm about to tear my hair out from stress. Without her, I don't think I would ever get through life at all. Thank you, Mom.
Ada Brown.
I had the opportunity to take a class with Mr. Arnold last year, and he was an extremely kind and thoughtful leader. He has helped me grow as a student, and even now he checks in to make sure I feel supported. I cherish the relationship that I have been able to build with Mr. Arnold, and I'm so grateful for everything that he's done for me. Thank you.
Mavry Sams.
I also chose to sponsor Mr. Arnold because even though I haven't had his class in several years, he's always been a strong pillar in my life, not just at school, but overall. I have my conferences with him, and I always know that I can go to him with any problems that I might have, school-related or otherwise, and he's been such a leader for me and has inspired me to be a better leader for all the communities that I'm a part of. Thank you.
Gwen McLean.
Hello. I'd also like to recognize Mr. Arnold as my NHS sponsor. As chairman of the Synovation Lab and my team leader, he's been someone who constantly encourages me to persevere and work harder. His support has shaped my confidence and leadership. Thank you, Mr. Arnold, for investing in me and guiding me these past few years.
Elliot Rebar.
Good evening, everyone. My sponsor is Mrs. Blackmore. Mrs. Blackmore is my Spanish teacher and as well as my Fashion for the Cure advisor for the past 3 years. Mrs. Blackmore has taught me so much about the importance of helping my community and as well as the importance of empathy for everyone, making her a huge inspiration and role model in my life. Thank you, Mrs. Blackmore.
Henry Connors.
I also chose Mrs. Blackmore as my sponsor, and I chose Mrs. Blackmore because as well as being my Spanish teacher for the past 2 years, she's also helps us use our Spanish to become global citizens. So more than just being people of where we live, she helps us understand that we live in a massive world, and I think, and through our Spanish, we through learning about the culture and the different areas, you can just be better global citizens. And I think I'm someone that's kind of more I think about what's going around, all what's happening in my life. So I think I'm thankful that she's there to expand my view.
Eyal Brammy.
I'd like to introduce my sponsor, my dad. He's always been here for me, whether I needed advice, motivation, or just someone to remind me to keep going. He's had a huge impact on my life and how I approach challenges. Dad, thank you for supporting me, believing in me, and pushing me to be here, pushing me to be better. I'm really grateful to have you here.
Emery Kale.
Miss Brownlee, words cannot describe how grateful I am to have you as a mentor, a yearbook director, and a broadcasting director. You have brought so much joy into my life and just so much experience and opportunities. Thank you so much.
Samuel Brocksterman.
Mrs. Brownlee, nothing I say on this stage will ever be able to truly capture the impact you've had on my life. But if I had to boil it down to 3 words, it would be hard work, dedication, and persistence. Even though I get a very limited time to express how much you've impacted me, please take this moment of gratitude. Your efforts are nothing short of inspiring.
Lily Cole.
Mrs. Verkla was my 6th grade English teacher. I had her the year after the pandemic, so we got to spend a lot of time together. And she's always supported me as a student and as a person, and she continues to do so even though I don't have her class anymore. Thank you, Ms. Verkla, for always believing in me.
Stephen Mercurio.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to take a moment to talk about my sponsor, Chris Campbell, and the incredible impact he has had on my life. He has not only pushed me to work harder and strive for excellence, but he has also taught me the importance of discipline, perseverance, and believing in myself even when things get tough. His guidance and support has shaped me into a more confident and determined person, both on and off the field. I am truly grateful for everything he has done for me.
Jiffy Jose.
Mrs. Chapman, thank you for supporting me as a student and a person. Your patience and passion for AP Euro really shines through, and you taught me to keep going even when the work was difficult and never ending. Thank you.
Gabby Mahoney.
Mrs. Chapman is my sponsor here today, and she has been my history teacher for the past 2 years. During this time, she has led me to develop a genuine passion for history through her engaging lessons and unwavering support. No matter the hour, she is always willing to take time out of her day to offer me guidance and help whenever it is needed. I chose Mrs. Chapman because her mentorship and encouragement have left a lasting impact on my academic growth. Thank you, Mrs. Chapman.
Samuel DeFalco.
Good evening. So my sponsor is Ms. Chapman, who taught me last year AP European History and is currently teaching me AP US History. The mark that you have left on me includes a love of geopolitics, global affairs, and current events. I will always appreciate a shared love of learning and alternate history. Thank you so much for being such an amazing teacher.
Sarah Finn.
I chose Mrs. Chapman for my sponsor. She has been my history teacher for the past 2 years, and I always look forward to her class. Through her class, I have discovered so much about who I want to be in the future, and she's always there to help. I'd like to sincerely thank her for being here tonight.
Eleanor Guiasada.
My sponsor is Mrs. Chapman, my sophomore year AP Euro teacher. Every day in class, even at 7 in the morning, she was excited to teach and share her enthusiasm for history with us. She created a positive environment where she encouraged me to learn more and think about things with a new perspective, and for that, I would like to thank her.
Muzhao Zhao.
I am here to introduce my sponsor, Mrs. Chapman. She has been my teacher last year in AP Euro as well as this year in APUSH. She has helped me through some of my first and most rigorous AP courses. Overall, her dedication has set me up for higher standards of success, and I will always be grateful to have once been her student.
Sophia Corlander.
So as you've heard, this is Miss Chapman, and I picked her to be my sponsor because she always encouraged me to work hard for anything I wanted and showed me more than anyone that the effort I put into something is exactly what I'll get out of it. I'm extremely grateful I got to have you as my teacher last year, and thanks for being here.
Mia Cecilio.
Miss Cooper was my chemistry teacher last year. Although chemistry was definitely not my best subject, she always made me feel seen beyond my grades. To Miss Cooper, it isn't about the tests. It's about the comfort in knowing we have someone who cares for us even when we've left the room. Chemistry might not have been my favorite, but she became one of my favorite people, and that's why I chose her as my sponsor.
Isabella Green.
My sponsor is Mrs. Cooper. She was my chemistry teacher last year, and you can really tell through her teaching that she has a passion for what she does, and she really cares about the students she teaches. And by challenging me and encouraging me to do my best, she's really made an impact on my learning and helped me realize my love for chemistry and what I want to do in the future, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you, Mrs. Cooper.
Kevin Na.
I'd like to introduce Mrs. Cooper as my sponsor, who was my Chem Excel teacher last year. My time in her class has allowed me to realize that chemistry is one of my biggest passions, and I'm very grateful to have had her as a teacher. And I appreciate all of the support she has given me as it has helped shape me into the person I am today.
Eleanor Hardy.
My sponsor and former ASL teacher, Mr. Crotty, although not one of my real teachers, has taught me more than I ever expected. Whether it was playing online quizzes together or just studying, I genuinely enjoyed the 30-minute period I had with him during my first 2 years of high school. Thank you, Mr. Crotty, for giving me such an amazing ASL and high school experience.
Luke Copenhafer.
Mr. Karate is my English teacher this year, but he serves a much greater purpose. He teaches me about things outside of the classroom and continues to guide me in the right direction in my life. He pushes me to grow not just as a student, but as a person as well, and that's something I'll carry with me long after I leave this class. Thank you, Mr. Karate.
Claire Peeler.
My sponsor is Mr. Karate. I met him this year and he has quickly become one of my favorite teachers. Despite only knowing him for a short amount of time, his impact on my life will be felt for many years to come. Mr. Karate cares about his students both in and out of the classroom, and that has helped me understand that we are all more than just one thing. He has pushed me to be a better person, student, and athlete, and encourages me to find the positives during difficult times and situations. Thank you, Mr. Karate.
Josh DeBras.
My sponsor is Mr. Karate, who is my language arts teacher, but he has taught me so many more things about life. He has taught me how to be patient with people, how to have more empathy, and most importantly, how to bring joy into life every day. So Mr. Karate, thank you for teaching me all of these things.
Biori Moon.
My sponsor is Gabrielle, the coach of the Sycamore dance team. She has always been a huge source of strength for me. She never hesitates to encourage me, cheer me on, and remind me of what I'm capable of. She is someone who believes in me no matter what. Coach Gabby is strong, mature, and incredibly kind, and I'm truly grateful for everything she's done for me. She's the kind of person I hope to grow into, and I'm honored to have her as my sponsor.
Laura Nazareth.
I also chose Coach Gabrielle Davis as my sponsor today to take this opportunity to honor and thank her for guiding me and helping me become a better person. Her mix of patience, faith in me, and constant encouragement has made me more confident, disciplined, and resilient. The way she handles challenges with calmness and strength has shown me how to push through my own challenges without ever giving up. And I'm genuinely grateful for how much she's helped me grow as both a dancer and a person. Thank you so much.
Now, can we please have a warm round of applause for the first row of inductees? I would now like to introduce my fellow officer, Vice President Suhani Prakash.
Good evening. My name is Suhani Prakash, and tonight I will be speaking on the pillar of scholarship. These students are all here in part because of their outstanding achievements in the classroom. But grades alone represent very little of what scholarship means. Curiosity, discipline, and commitment all embody the true meaning of scholarship. These students have carried these core values and many more with them as they dedicate themselves to becoming better people and students throughout their time here at Sycamore. These inductees have bright and exciting futures ahead of them, and I cannot wait to see all the great things their paths hold. I will now light the candle of scholarship for the NHS ceremony. Will row 2 of inductees and sponsors please come to the stage? Sathwik Punyamurthala.
My sponsor, Coach Eckert of the chess team, is more than just a coach. He's someone who pushed me to think deeper and stay patient. His guidance shaped the way I approach challenges and how I can overcome them, on or off the board. Thank you, Coach, for your time and support for helping me be the person I am today.
Abhinav Dinesh.
My sponsor, Coach Eckert, has been a steady source of encouragement as a chess player and as a person. He showed me how to stay focused, trust my decisions, and stay calm during difficult moments. I'm truly grateful for his dedication to the chess team and for always pushing me to do my best.
Katrina Hurst.
Good evening, everyone. This is my sponsor, Ms. Farrell. She has made a real difference in my life. She has supported me not only as a student, but also as a player and a person. And she has believed in me and encouraged me through highs and lows. Her kindness and selflessness pushes me to hold myself to high standards. Thank you for everything.
Gavin Crane.
I hope you're not tired of speeches. I have another one. Art class is a lot harder in high school. Even if it doesn't have equations or anything hard like that, it doesn't have rules either. So it's a lot of independence. It's about being on your own. And even, you don't have to wait for instructions, but there are none. So it's about being yourself. And without Miss Farrell, it wouldn't have taught me that much.
Elise Wegner.
My sponsor is Mrs. Feist, who teaches 9th grade English and AP Lang in the Synovation Lab, as well as serving as my advisor for Cookbook Club. I chose Mrs. Feist because her support, enthusiasm, and willingness to dive into anything, from the classroom to Cookbook Club, has helped inspire me to be more confident, curious, and involved. Thank you.
Eileen Sakiva.
Hello. My sponsor is also Mrs. Feist. Mrs. Feist, my 8th grade self would be shocked to know I enjoy language arts now. And that's entirely because of you. You taught me a beautiful lesson about the power words have in our lives. You taught me just as much through your actions. Your patience, your listening, and your ability to make every single person in the room feel comfortable is one of the most phenomenal things I have ever seen. You have given me confidence in the subject I was once the most insecure about. Thank you.
Sajida Musa.
First of all, I want to thank God for all the blessings He gave me. And I want to thank my math teacher, Miss Fault, for being here. She's an amazing and inspiring teacher who has helped me improve my skills and has always encouraged me to be better. I really appreciate everything you've done for me, and thank you again for supporting me today.
Lauren Pooley.
Hello, I'd like to present my sponsor, Dr. Fish. He's my AP Environmental teacher from last year, and AP Environmental was my first AP class, and I could have been more grateful to have had Dr. Fish as my teacher to get me through that year. His class taught me the importance of environmentalism and conservation, and his passion for the subject is what inspired me to pursue an ecology. Thank you, Dr. Fish. And yeah.
Zachary Rentschler.
My sponsor is Mr. Mark Fogelson. Mr. Fogelson has played an instrumental role in the cultivation of my love for history and geopolitics. As my world history teacher freshman year and my CCP US history teacher this year, his engaging style of project-based learning has engendered a deep love for social studies within me. I'd like to thank Mr. Fogelson for being my sponsor and for contributing to my enjoyment of high school.
Gracie Gall.
My sponsor is my mom. She's always been the one pushing me to do my best and keeps me focused, believes in me, and always shows up to support me. Everything she has done played a huge role in who I am today. Thank you.
Nolan Gergen.
My sponsor is my dad, Matt Gergen. He's always shown up for me and has pushed me to be my best self. Thank you, Dad.
Eva Schlatekman.
During my sophomore year, my chemistry teacher, Mr. Geyer, showed me that learning isn't just about memorizing facts. It's about pushing yourself beyond what you think is possible. He challenged me to try harder, to ask questions, and to not settle for good enough, even when the material was tough. Because of his guidance, I discovered the value of perseverance and the pride that comes from truly giving your best, lessons I carry with me every day. Thank you.
Kelly Na.
For my sponsor, I chose Mrs. Gilbert because she has always been someone that I can go to, whether it's about academics or for advice in general. I'm very grateful to have met her during my freshman year, as her presence has made a big impact on both my character and my goals, and her support has really shaped me into the person I am today. Thank you, Mrs. Gilbert.
Adriana Bazikian.
My sponsor is Mrs. Gilbert, who I've been lucky to have had for 2 classes. She's someone you can always talk to when you need to let something out, and she truly listens and supports you in a way that makes you feel understood. I'm so grateful for the impact she's had on me, and I want to thank her for always being there and being my sponsor.
Maggie Carmen.
My sponsor tonight is Mr. Goes, who's both my marching and concert band director. He has helped shape me into who I am today by providing me with endless opportunities, pushing me to be better, and always being willing to help, even when he has a million other things going on. He has made me not only a better musician, but also a better person. Thank you for all you do for me and all your other students.
Maya Zilch.
I would like to thank Mr. Goes, my concert and marching band director. After cycling through many different band directors, he's brought a sense of order, and his patience has helped create an environment where we can grow as musicians and students. It's been a really positive experience that inspires me to push myself, and I'm grateful to have had his direction the past 2 years.
Abby Kroll.
I would like to thank my sponsor, Bethany Griffin. For the past year, she has not only been my Young Life leader, but as of this fall, also one of my cross-country coaches. She has taught me to embrace the beauty in the small moments, and she finds ways to lighten my day every time I see her. I'm truly grateful for the guidance she has given me over the past year.
Asher Paran.
Today, I'd like to introduce my sponsor, Peter Griga, a photography teacher here at Sycamore.
However, to me and many other students, he's so much more than a photography teacher. To me, he was the person who encouraged all of my ideas. To me, he was the person who saw my potential and pushed me to achieve it. To me, he was the person who taught me to ask for help when I struggled to mold creation. And to me, he's the person who finds a work of art in everything and everyone. I would want to thank you for it all, Mr. Griga. I want to thank you for the support, care, and passion that you show me and everyone else here at Sycamore High School. Thank you.
Alev Kanisijuk.
Hello, I'd like to introduce my sponsor, Mr. Griga, who I've been lucky to have as my photo teacher for the past 3 years. Mr. Griga has always made his class fun and interesting just by being his funny, sometimes crazy self. Even though I'm no photo genius, he's always supported me and pushed me to my full potential. Thank you, Mr. Griga, for supporting and surviving me for the past 3 years.
Charlotte Junger.
Hi, my selected sponsor, Mr. Griga, has been my teacher for the past 3 years. I chose him because of his unapologetically loud personality, something I was initially wary of, but over time he has helped me grow into a more confident and unapologetic version of myself. Thank you, Mr. Griga, for being you.
Samarth Hamoji Rao.
Hello everyone, good evening. I would like to thank my sponsor, Mr. Griga, for being here today. I wanted to recognize someone who truly shaped my high school experience. As an incoming 9th grader, high school, he was my photography teacher, and Mr. Griga really encouraged me to see the world through a different lens and pushed me to grow and always believed in my potential. His guidance taught me confidence, dedication, and how one teacher's passion can change a student's path. Thank you, Mr. Griga.
Colin Komet.
My sponsor, Alex G., was my JV soccer coach, who sometimes made soccer practice feel like cross country. However, this aspect of his coaching taught me the true meaning of discipline. G taught me that discipline is showing up even when you may have nothing left to give, holding yourself to your highest standard. Not only has this helped me on the field, it also shaped the way I go about everyday life. Thank you, Coach G.
Connor Vergari.
For my sponsor, I chose my soccer coach, Coach G. I've known G for 3 years now, and he's had a huge impact on my life on and off the field. I'm truly grateful for what he has done for me, and I want to thank him for all the support and guidance he's given me over the years.
Darsh Nanda.
I would also like to introduce my sponsor, Coach G, who was my JV soccer coach for 2 years. Coach G had one of the biggest impacts on me, helping me both grow as a player and a person. He pushed me every single day to bring out my very best, never accepting anything else. Thank you, Coach G, for believing in me and helping me achieve my goals, both as a player and a person.
Brody Mays.
This is my sponsor, Coach G. I've known him for what is 3 years now, and I still cannot pronounce his last name. Coach has helped me in more ways than I can count and has left me with many everlasting memories, including an undefeated season last year. His unique energy and attitude that he brings every day has helped mold me into not only a better player, but a better person. Thank you, Coach G.
Trey Vitullo.
This is Coach G. He was my soccer coach here for 2 years, and I chose him to be my sponsor because he pushed me to not only be a better player, but also a better person. He showed me the value of hard work, discipline, and integrity, so I'm thankful for the example he sets for me every day.
Scott Telford.
I have Mr. Gudigans for physics. Mr. G's classes made me not only appreciate the subject, but decide to pursue it in college. His enthusiasm and his dedication to his work are also very inspiring, and I'm very grateful for him, so thank you.
Leo Zamikie.
Mr. G has been my physics teacher for 2 years in a row now, but most importantly, he was my teacher my first year at Sycamore. He helped me grow in so many ways by staying helpful and investing so much time in class and after school. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to work with somebody as amazing as Mr. G, so thank you for everything.
Mateo Malai.
I'd like to recognize Mr. G, who's been both my physics teacher and cross-country coach. Through his example, he's shown me how to be a better leader and engage better with others. And I think through his positive effect on my life, I've become far better at communicating with others and engaging with them. So I'd really like to thank him for all the work he does to help me there.
Rachel Brower.
I'm so thankful to have Mr. G as my sponsor. Not only has he taught me physics, but by being my cross-country coach, he has taught me the importance of perseverance, priorities, and setting goals. When things get hard, whether it's a difficult concept in class or a rough practice, I know I can turn to him for guidance in the right direction. He is an amazing role model as he always displays kindness, even when telling people things that are hard. I'm so thankful to have such a wonderful person to continue to learn from and look up to.
Can we please have a warm round of applause for our second group of inductees? I would now like to introduce my fellow officer, Secretary Monica Simon Thomas.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Monica, and I am the Secretary for Sycamore's National Honor Society. Tonight, I will talk about the NHS pillar of leadership. Leaders are those that take initiative to change the world. They inspire the ones around them to fulfill their potential. The students behind me are some of the strongest leaders at our school and embody characteristics like scholarship, character, and service. These inductees lead by example, whether it's volunteering at local organizations, pushing themselves academically in the classroom, or taking time to honor people like their sponsors who made this journey possible. It's one thing to simply participate in an extracurricular activity, but these students try to take it one step further and actively work to shape Sycamore's community. In fact, many of them strive to be captains and presidents of their passions, leading the way for other students. I know I'm not alone when I say that I'm excited to see how all of these students will go on to influence the world. Congratulations. Now it's time for me to light the candle of leadership. Colin McAllister. Oh, that's my bad, I'm sorry. Would the third row of sponsors like to join us on stage, please? Sorry, Mr. Hahn.
My sponsor is Mr. Hahn, my engineering teacher. He has had a great impact on how I attack problems, my creative thinking, and he's taught me never to give up. He makes his class fun and engaging and has helped me build skills I'll use in the real world. Thank you, Mr. Hahn, for encouraging me and my fellow classmates.
Reese Groves.
Mr. Hahn's engineering class always stood out to me as one of the best for learning lessons applicable to my daily life. His unwavering support and encouragement has led me to highly respect him for always being there. Even when I recently broke my collarbone in a soccer game, he was there talking with me. So thank you, Mr. Hahn, for your outstanding mentorship and friendship.
Daniel Yun.
I'm honored to introduce my sponsor, Mr. Han, my engineering teacher. When I first came to the United States and struggled to adjust, he was the person who consistently looked out for me. His support made everything feel less overwhelming, and he's the one who inspired my dream of becoming an engineer. I'm truly grateful for his patience, his guidance, and the impact he's had on my life. Thank you, Mr. Han.
Sean Walker.
I chose Mr. Hahn as my sponsor. For those who didn't hear the last three students, Mr. Hahn is the engineering teacher at the high school. What makes Mr. Hahn so special to me is not only is he an inspiration to become an engineer, but he also just makes class fun. Whether it's playing holiday music in November to cheer us up, or cracking jokes with me and my friends to make us laugh. He always puts a smile on my face. Thank you, Mr. Hahn.
Caitlin Dumpy.
My sponsor, Ms. Hansen, has impacted my life more than she'll ever know. She's been my teacher since freshman year, and I truly don't know what I'd do without her. She's helped me find my voice, and her positivity and determinants have shaped me into who I am. She supported me through every challenge, especially geometry. Thank you, Ms. Hansen. I wouldn't be up here on stage if it weren't for you.
Yume Sakabe.
Hello, I would like to thank Marty Hay, a close friend, mentor, and barn owner. She continues to be the person I looked up to, riding and breeding containers, having various interests and knowledge in gardening, horse care, rock climbing, and riding a motorcycle. She is someone I see as being cool, but also very caring. Her personality has made seeing her and going to the barn like a second home to me. She reminds me that you're able to achieve anything and to always have a positive attitude. Thank you for always being there for me.
Lucy Salters.
Ever since I had Mr. Hoeg my freshman year, he has been such a great teacher, mentor, and friend to me. I chose him to be my sponsor because he's taught me so many important lessons, but the one that has helped me the most is better to challenge myself than to be perfect. Mr. Hoeg, thank you for being here and always looking out for me.
Sammy Maltz.
My sponsor is also Mr. Elwig. He was my teacher my freshman year and my water polo coach throughout high school. In the classroom, he pushed me to do hard work, while in the pool, he taught me skills such as sportsmanship and communication. Thank you for being here for my high school career.
Taylor Sokolis.
So my sponsor is Mr. Elsinger. He was my American history teacher my sophomore year. And as much as he was a great teacher and showed so much passion in the classroom, he's been an even better friend. He really encourages me in the way that he just always has a smile, always brings so much positive energy, and is always a person I can go and talk to whenever. So thank you.
Isabel Jackson.
My sponsor is my 8th grade history teacher, Mrs. Hendricks. Mrs. Hendricks is such a kind, caring teacher, and she taught me to strive for those values as well. Her patience with me in my class shaped the way I view people and their life stories.
She treats her students like her own children, and I will never forget my 8th grade year because of her and the community she fosters.
Madison Carrier.
I chose Coach Sherry as my sponsor because she has always been there for me on and off the court. Sherry has been my club volleyball coach in past years, but more importantly, my mentor through it all. I will always remember and appreciate her unconditional support throughout my high school career. Thank you so much.
Sophie Hess.
Hi everyone. I chose my grandma to be my sponsor today because she has always been there to support me and cheer me on. She's a big part of who I am today, and I don't know what I would do without our Sunday night dinners and late night talks. Thank you, and I love you.
Jacob Auer.
Good evening. This is my sponsor, Mr. Hyab. He is the computer science teacher here at the Sycamore High School. Mr. Hyab has, throughout the last 2 years, shaped who I want to be and what I want to do with my future after high school and college. Even though I'm not the best at computer science, his classes have had a huge impact on me. He's the reason I know what I want to study, and I thank him for that. Thank you.
Dennis Chernov.
I have nominated Mr. Hyab as my sponsor, who has been my computer science teacher for the past 2 years. He has taught me a lot about what it means to be a computer engineer and the integrity and grit that comes with the profession. No doubt, he has significantly shaped my future, especially my career. Thank you, Mr. Hyab.
Emily Riemann.
My sponsor is Mr. Holtstrasser, and he has been my fencing coach for more than a year now. He has taught me so much about fencing and has been a great mentor. I can never thank you enough for everything that you've done for me.
Audrey Hotskins.
My sponsor is my mom. She's shown me hard work and dedication throughout my entire life. Thank you for helping me become the person that I want to be.
Noah Dreyer.
My sponsor is Will Hoffman. He's my young life leader, and he also helps out with the Sycamore soccer team. I'm grateful for the way he invests in my life, both on and off the field. I'm also thankful for his leadership, his example, and most of all, our friendship.
Emma Bodenstein.
Good evening. My sponsor is my tennis coach, Coach Holland. When I think of a person who has shaped my character in high school, my mind immediately goes to my coach. I've been lucky enough to be on her team the last 2 years, and that time she's pushed me to grow not only as an athlete, but as a person and a leader. She has shown me the importance of positivity on and on the court. Coach, thank you so much for pushing me to grow and strengthening my relationship with tennis. Thank you.
Garrett Hughes.
My sponsor today is my mom. She's also a teacher at Sycamore and was a teacher at my school for many of my early school years. She helped me grow into the person I am, and I know she helps a lot of other kids every day at school, and that's why I chose her as my sponsor.
Gabriel Gibono.
My sponsor is my mom.
She's always encouraged me, guided me, and believed in me in everything I do. Because of her support, I've grown so much and achieved so many goals, not only academically, but in my daily life. Thank you, Mom, for everything you do, and I love you.
Chloe Robinson.
My sponsor is my former 5th grade history teacher, Mrs. Kelly. When I moved to Sycamore in 5th grade, I didn't know anyone, and I was really shy, but Miss Kelly was there by my side. She helped me make new friends, break out of my shell, and shape me into who I am today. I wouldn't be the same without her, and I'm forever grateful that she was part of my life.
Rachel Kremp.
My sponsor this evening is my mother, Emily Kremp, who has spent many years inspiring young students as an elementary music teacher. Her dedication, patience, and passion has helped shape me into the kind of student and person I strive to be. I want to thank her for always believing in me.
Bryce Keithy.
My sponsor today is my mom, who has always cared for me, whether I've been right or wrong through everything, and has always supported me through all the good times and all the bad times of my life. Thank you.
Pat LaShrensery.
Congratulations.
So my sponsor was Mr. Langdon, who couldn't be here tonight, but for the past 3 years, he's been my swim coach and has truly helped me to become a better person, both in and out of the water. Through his guidance over the years, he's helped build my sense of discipline and love of the sport, and overall helped me gain a lot of self-confidence. So thank you, Mr. Langdon. I'm very lucky to have him as a mentor and role model, and I'm excited to keep working with him for the next few years.
Parker Schnelly.
My sponsor is also Mr. Langdon. Although I haven't had him as a teacher, I've had him as a swim coach for the past 4 years. He has taught me much about character and growth, but most importantly, he has taught me characteristics such as grit, determination, and resilience. He has built this in me through hard swim sets, giving me confidence when faced with challenges, and encouraging me to take my skills to the next level by joining a club swim team. Thank you for being a role model for many.
Charlotte Wang.
Hello, this is my gymnastics coach, Natalia. I chose her as my sponsor because she has not only helped me become a better athlete, but also a better person. In times that have been difficult, she has taught me to persevere, but also find balance in life mentally and physically. Overall, I'm so thankful Natalia has made such a great influence on me by being a great coach and mentor.
Jordan Fink.
I chose to recognize Stacy Lawrence as my sponsor. She's been my cheer coach since my first year cheering in 7th grade and has been there for every season following. She's more than just a coach. She's a motivator, a mentor, and someone who sees potential even when we can't see it in ourselves. She has shown me what it means to show up for my team, for myself, and for the goals I set. Throughout the 5 years I've known her, Coach Stacy has taught me the importance of work ethic and how to be a leader, not just in cheer, but in life. So thank you, Coach Stacy.
Ava Hurl.
I would like to recognize someone who has not only shaped the way I perform, but the way I carry myself every day. My cheer coach, Coach Stacy, is the definition of selfless. She pours her time, energy, and heart into everyone on our team, but not because she wants the recognition, because she believes of what we can become. She has inspired me to push past my limits, give my best effort, and lead with confidence and kindness. I'm beyond grateful for her example, her encouragement, and her unwavering support.
Sang Lewis.
I chose my dad, not because he raised me, although he did a good job, but because he sparked my initial interest in my current passion, computer science. And while I am shaping my own goals and ambitions on my own, he's helped accelerate my progress to where I want to be. His hard work has allowed me to find something I enjoy and enjoy life a little more.
Raylan Jong.
I chose Dr. Liang as my sponsor, who is my science tutor and neighbor. He has been such an inspiring teacher to me, taking the time to share his knowledge and guide me as I explored my interest in science. He always answered my question patiently when I had one, and his encouragement and support have made such a great impact on my learning. Thank you so much for all you've done for me.
Ava Escudero.
My sponsor is Mr. Lothrop, who has been my mentor and my tutor for the past 3 years. He has not only helped me in calculus, but he has taught me multiple valuable life lessons and the importance of being patient, never giving up, and to not underscore the little achievements. Thank you, Mr. Lothrop, for all that you have done for me and for always supporting me through my highs and lows.
Please give a huge round of applause to this group of inductees. I would now like to introduce NHS Treasurer Tej Parikh.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tej Parikh, and tonight I'd like to recognize our inductees' strength in character. Character is an essential pillar of the National Honor Society that embodies the daily decisions of the students seated behind me. While glimpses of good character can shine through brief interactions, character is truly a sum of every action these inductees have taken that have led them up to this point. Even when no one is watching, they demonstrate great integrity and compassion for others, true representations of strong character. Whether they're staying after class to help a struggling classmate, checking up on their loved ones, volunteering at a local nonprofit, or upholding strong morals in difficult situations, each of these students exhibits character both in and out of the classroom that has earned them their seat on the stage. Tonight's inductees' character is what makes them extraordinary people beyond their academic life. It's what makes them extraordinary children, classmates, siblings, and friends. And it is ultimately what will carry them to success in their futures. With that, I want to congratulate our inductees along with their guardians and sponsors for helping them develop into the young adults they are today. And now, it is my honor to light the candle of character. Now I would like to invite the next group of sponsors to come down to the stage. Now, for the next group of NHS inductees, Caitlin Meyer.
I would like to thank my sponsor, Miss Marth, for teaching me that life is about a lot more than just grades. Miss Marth was my geometry teacher freshman year. And even though geometry was not the easiest class for me, she always made it clear that she valued us as people, regardless of how we did in her class. She was always there to provide extra help and even came to one of my tennis matches. Miss Marth truly is one of the kindest people you will ever meet, and I learned a lot more than just math from her class.
Claudia Schneider.
Today I'm recognizing Miss Marth, my geometry teacher from freshman year, for constantly pushing me to be the best person I can and to always give 100% in everything that I do. She always brightened my day and came into every class with a smile on her face, even during first bell. Miss Marth is always there to talk, whether it's about school, volleyball, or even just how my day's going. Thank you, Miss Marth, for everything that you've done.
Cameron Studer.
Tonight, I am honored to recognize my sponsor, Miss Marth, who is my accelerated geometry teacher freshman year. She supported me through the hardest class I have taken in a high school. I often stayed after class to receive help, and at the end of every test, she left me a note reminding me I got this. Even when she moved to the green school, she continued to support me by coming to my volleyball games and cross-country meets. Her belief in me has had a lasting impact on my confidence, my work ethic, and my overall high school experience. Thank you, Ms. Marth.
Blake Sheard.
I chose Miss Marth to be my sponsor because she is not only a great teacher, but also a fantastic person. I'd like to thank her as she has made only a positive impact on my life and has been unwaveringly supportive in all the endeavors I've taken on. So thank you, Miss Marth.
Kylie Tu.
The person I want to recognize tonight is my coach, Miss Allison McClure. Even though I've only known her for a season, she has shown me what it looks like to lead with kindness and positivity. Her guidance has challenged me to grow both as an athlete and as a person, and I'm so grateful to have her as my coach and mentor. Thank you, Coach Allison.
Evelina Gurvich.
My sponsor is my cheer coach, Coach Julia, and she means so much more to me than just a sponsor. She's been a motivator, a mentor, and always been very supportive. Her leadership has taught me many things like dedication, resilience, and what teamwork has truly looked like. I'm incredibly grateful for her guidance and the support that she has given me.
Alexander Satropa.
I chose to sponsor my Calculus BC teacher, Miss McFall. Her kind and patient demeanor make math a lot more tolerable. On the first day of school, she read us a children's book titled The Monster at the End of This Book. At the time, I brushed it off, but it taught and made me aware about facing challenges with full confidence because it'll end up working out in the end. That lesson has given me a mindset I know will help me as I grow older, and I'm grateful it came from an unexpected source because it was something still not many people believe in, and for that, I thank you.
Zara Howland.
My sponsor is Miss Turchard. For the 2 years she taught me, she has left lasting impacts. She makes me want to push myself harder as a person, student, and writer. Her kindness allows me to be more creative and free in my writing.
Clara Alexander.
I chose my grandfather, Poppy, to be my sponsor because he has inspired me throughout my entire life. He encourages me to pursue everything I love with kindness, integrity, and humor. His unwavering support in academics, athletics, and everything in between has made it possible for me to accomplish what I have today. So, Poppy, thank you for always believing in me.
Blake Baldwin.
I'm honored to recognize my sponsor, Mr. Minion, who is my Latin teacher for 4 years. He helped me get used to the high school, and his passion for teaching and constant encouragement have shaped not only my academic journey, but also my confidence and character. I'm truly grateful for his guidance and support. Thank you, Mr. Minion.
Ian McGraw.
I'd like to recognize former Sycamore alum and also my coworker, Jacob Mortensen. Within the time we share, he has shown kindness and interest in the person I am. From his work to fun hypotheticals, he always brings smile to the workplace. He treats everyone with kindness and respect and inspires me to do the same. For this, I have the deepest gratitude. Thank you, Jacob, for uplifting me to be a better person and wearing this beautiful kilt.
Will Walker.
This is Chris Mulligan, my lacrosse coach. He has had nothing but more than a positive impact on me. He has improved my communication skills, both on and off the field. And he has also heavily impacted my work ethic, making me a better lacrosse player, but also bettering my academics. Thank you, Coach Mulligan.
Naomi Lynn.
So my NHS sponsor is Miss O'Mahony, my Latin teacher. We've learned a lot of cool and interesting things in class, and I'd like to thank her for making me appreciate classical Greek and Latin poetry more.
Reina Sanghani.
My sponsor is Ms. Perel, who is my 10th grade English teacher. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here today. She inspires me to be the best person that I can every day. She has such a positive attitude. Oh, Ms. Perel is actually here. She has such a positive attitude and has made such a big impact on my life through my literature skills and as a person. She made English one of my favorite classes of the day. Thank you, Ms. Perel.
Paige Saez.
For my NHS sponsor, I want to thank my sophomore English teacher, Miss Perel. Miss Perel helped me grow both as a reader and a writer, and she pushed me to think deeper about what we were reading and made English class something I actually look forward to. I've become more confident sharing my thoughts and writing and more curious about the stories I read, and I'm really thankful for how she's helped me grow and for the encouragement she's given me along the way.
Salem Hartz.
I'd like to thank my sponsor, Miss Peridot, not just for being my English teacher my sophomore year, but a person with the utmost positivity that will have a long-lasting impact on me. Every day, I'd walk into her class feeling a different emotion, and her radiant and warming smile would greet me like a basket of baked cookies from your grandmother's house. You've taught me so much, inside and outside of the classroom, without even knowing it. Thank you.
Danielle Riesman.
I would just like to take one moment to thank Miss Peridot, my sophomore year language arts teacher, as she played a significant role in my growth, not only as a student, but as a person as well. English being my second language, I often struggled with confidence in language arts. Through her guidance, encouragement, and high expectations, Miss Peridot has helped me strengthen both my skills and confidence. Thank you.
Josie Sadler.
This is my sponsor, Julie Patterson. She was my teacher for 3rd and 4th grade, gifted English and math. I see her as more of a second mother, though, and she's taught me so much about how to treat others and myself over the years that I've known her, and I cannot thank her enough for everything she has done for me.
Sophia Hopper.
Hi,
I'd like to thank my sponsor, Evan, who is my next door neighbor and my boss, although I see her more as an older sister. She has helped me get through so many hardships and has given me such helpful and impactful advice, and I will forever be grateful for that, so thank you.
Julie Belfour.
My sponsor is Miss Pletz. I chose her because she's my cross-country coach and because she helped me and my friends start our ice skating club. She's so supportive, fun to talk to, and one of the nicest people in the school. I'm so thankful for everything she's done for me, like helping me start the club and for bringing me donuts and smoothies, too.
Haley Dentinger.
Hello. I want to start by thanking Mr. Pletz for being my sponsor tonight. He is such an amazing math teacher and SynLab team teacher. I admire his patience and how he always makes me feel welcome to ask any questions that I might have.
Alp Owengook.
Hello. I chose Mr. Powell as my NHS sponsor because he reflects the kind of teacher every student hopes to have. Someone whose passion for teaching shines through every interaction. In my AP Economics and Financial Accounting classes, his energy for the subjects is motivating, and he makes every lesson engaging by tying concepts to the real world. People say you are what you eat, but I think you are what you teach. Mr. Powell teaches business because he is genuinely interested in it, an interest that inspires every student, and an interest that inspires me. That's why I chose Mr. Powell to be my NHS sponsor. Mr. Powell, thank you for always and continuously inspiring me.
Elisabetta Philippi.
My sponsor is my swim coach, JC. He's the guy who somehow believes in me at 5 a.m. swim practice when I can barely believe in myself. He pushes me to be a better swimmer and a better person. JC, thank you for your determination and everything you've sacrificed for your athletes. You have taught me to persevere when it is hard, and you have pushed me to be better and stronger than I ever thought was possible. I wouldn't be where I am without you in the pool and in life. Thank you.
Hyori Han.
Mrs. Quinones, my freshman biology teacher, who I chose to be my sponsor. I chose her because her passion in both biology and teaching helped me find my own passion for biology. Through her willingness to go beyond the classroom, I can thank a lot of my high school experience and interest in science to her, and I'm honored to have her as my sponsor. I thank her for her hard work, dedication, and helping shape me into who I am today.
Reed Rowland.
My sponsor is Mr. Ramsey. He was my freshman basketball coach, and throughout my freshman year, he pushed me to become a hard worker. He has also led me to become the student, athlete, and person that I am today. And lastly, I am grateful for all of the locker room speeches that you gave. Thank you, Coach.
Braden Fitz.
Mr. Ramsey has been my teacher and coach, showing me how to work hard and motivate me with his locker room speeches. He has been a great person to look up to as a student athlete and has taught me how to have fun and focus when I need to. He is an amazing person to have around for my first 2 years here. Thank you, Coach Ramsey.
Kyle Chichak.
I would like to recognize Coach Ramsey for showing me what a good work ethic looks like and teaching me a lot about the game of basketball. Thank you for the amazing locker room speeches and coming here tonight.
Gabe Reuter.
I chose my grandpa as my sponsor because he has always been a steady, humble influence in my life, showing me what it looks like to lead and live with purpose, integrity, and genuine care for others. Even though he lives close to 2 hours away, he always makes time for my sporting events and supports me no matter what I choose to do. Thank you for being essential support in my life.
Tanika Venu.
Mr. Rice was my freshman biology teacher. Despite his subject, when he learned about my interest in astronomy, he encouraged me to challenge myself by taking physics classes and currently is sponsoring the astronomy club. He is an approachable and supportive teacher, and I'm very thankful for his guidance.
Farzana Sheikh.
My sponsor is Mr. Rice, my freshman biology teacher. Biology and science were my weakest subjects, and never in a million years would I ever aspire to study biology. But that all changed when Mr. Rice was my teacher. Mr. Rice always pushes me to do my best, persevere through struggles, and explore my interests. I am super honored to have Mr. Rice as my sponsor. Thank you.
Anne-Marie Traybold.
I also chose Mr. Rice as my NHS sponsor. He was my freshman biology teacher. Mr. Rice motivated my curiosity in science by encouraging me to keep asking questions and push boundaries. He would always go above and beyond to answer my many questions the best he could. I am very thankful for that. Because of him, I discovered my passion for genetic research. Thank you, Mr. Rice.
Si-hyun Lee.
As my National Honor Society sponsor, I chose Mrs. Schuyler, my AP biology teacher, because she made biology something I really enjoy and always took the time to help me whenever I needed help. She also encouraged me that I could do well. I'm really thankful for her support. Thank you.
Rowan Clayton.
My sponsor is Mr. Schreck, who is also my assistant scoutmaster. He's an engineer at P&G with a degree from Carnegie Mellon and is also the father of one of my closest friends. I'm truly grateful for his guidance and support over the years, whether that would be in Scouts or just in my life. Thank you, Mr. Schreck. I'm lucky to have had you as a leader and role model, and I hope I get that opportunity in the future.
And now a round of applause for this group of inductees. Now I'd like to introduce Luke Carter, Communications Liaison.
Good evening. My name is Luke Carter, and I am honored to recognize the final NHS pillar of service. The students seated behind me are some of the brightest, talented, and most hardworking individuals in Sycamore. They are a product of both their community and their relentless ambition to achieve. Over the past few years, these individuals have learned what it means to give. Together, they have devoted thousands of hours of service towards their own community and have had far-reaching effects on lives of many. From tutoring fellow students to serving at local nursing homes and hospitals, these students have brought smiles to many faces. To our soon-to-be inductees, I ask that each and every one of you to bring your passionate energy out into the world with the purpose of helping those around you. It is my hope that when you leave this school, you continue to live by the principles that have helped you earn your chair you currently sit in. I cannot wait to see what this next generation of NHS scholars will accomplish. I will now light the fifth and final candle to represent the NHS pillar of service. Now we ask that the fifth and final row of sponsors come up to be announced. Casey Meyer.
This is my sponsor, Mr. Shomo, who is my cross-country coach this fall. I chose him because, as someone new to running, he had a profound impact on me. He pushed me to work harder and showed me that effort truly leads to results, something that has influenced me far beyond sports. His passion was contagious, and he made trying something new one of the best decisions I've ever made. Thank you, Shomo.
Maddie McKetty.
My sponsor is my cross-country coach, Shomo. Even from the beginning of my high school career, Shomo has always encouraged me to be my best. His positive outlook and high-energy personality brings out the best in everyone. It is impossible to be in a bad mood around him. Believe me, people have tried. He has the unique ability to make each person feel valued and supported. Thank you, Shomo, for being my sponsor and for believing in me.
Adwait Nair.
Thank you to my dad, my NHS sponsor. Your belief in me has been the foundation of everything I've achieved. Every opportunity I have today exists because you never stop supporting me. Thank you once again.
Carolina Haskelis.
I would like to thank somebody very special today, my math teacher, Katrina Smith. You didn't just teach me math, you taught me confidence. Whenever I felt unsure, your patience and support lifted me up. You changed how I see challenges and helped me believe in myself. Thank you for being an incredible teacher and making a real difference in my life.
Andrew Zong.
I would like to recognize my sponsor, Mrs. Smith, who taught me pre-calculus and calculus. You were very kind, a great teacher, and I learned a lot from you. I'm most grateful to you for furthering my passion for math and for helping me be shaped into the person that I am today. I feel so lucky to have had you as a teacher. Thank you for all you've done.
Spencer Scholas.
This is my grandma, Joyce Spreckelmeyer. After retiring from Sycamore, she took on a more professional role as my sister-in-law's babysitter. Throughout my life, she's taught me to be creative, always question how things work, and to always be curious. Thank you.
Hannah Guilford.
Ms. Stapleton was my English teacher last year, and although English is definitely not my best subject, she was very supportive and understanding. She's helped me not only academically, but she's helped me grow as a person, and she genuinely cares about all her students and the Sycamore community, and I'm just lucky to have her.
Ariani Pichardo.
For my sponsor, I have chosen my softball coach, Coach Katie. I chose her because she pushed me to be the best player and teammate I can be. She notices almost instantly when I'm down and always picks me up. She has also helped me grow my confidence in softball and who I am as a person. I will always be grateful for her and the time I get to have her as my coach. Thank you, Coach Katie.
Maya Modell.
Tonight, I'm recognizing my Young Life leader, Leah Stewart. Leah leads me especially through her examples, as she is the most selfless person I know, always putting others before herself. She has impacted my life in a huge way by always believing in me and showing me what it looks like to truly serve and care for others. I'm so thankful for the impact that she made on my life and the example that she sets for me every day. Thank you, Leah.
Milan Pope.
For tonight's sponsor, I chose my mother. I chose her as my sponsor because she has seen me at my highest and lowest and has supported me through my academics and my mental strength. She has always been my #1 supporter, and I know I can always count on her for anything. Her strength has inspired me to be a better version of myself, and it's because of her that I can speak with you today. Thank you, Mom.
Fora Erdem.
Last year, I had the privilege of having Miss Stewart as my Algebra 2 teacher. Not only is she an amazing teacher, but she's also a great mentor and friend. I can confidently say that she cares for every single one of her students and is nice enough to have a conversation with me, even if she doesn't feel like it. High school would not be the same without Miss Stewart. Thank you so much.
Lauren Recker.
My sponsor is Miss Stewart. Not only was Miss Stewart my math teacher last year, but someone I could go to for advice outside of the classroom. She was and still is someone who inspires me to try my best in every facet of life. Her patience and genuine care for her students is something that is so evident in the way she teaches and interacts with others. In the classroom, her encouragement motivated me to keep going when things are difficult and to treat other people with grace and kindness. I'm super thankful for the impact Miss Stewart has had on me and all of her other students.
Sithara Venkatraman.
My sponsor is Ms. Sullivan, my English 10th grade teacher. She taught me the importance of persevering and improving throughout moments in your life, even though they're difficult. English has always been my favorite subject, but last year I had struggled with the importance of seeing the ability of broadening messages and their impact. Ms. Sullivan not only took the time to show me what these impactful messages meant in everyday life, but also what they meant in English texts. Thank you, Ms. Sullivan, for showing me that challenges are what makes life interesting, but overcoming them is what makes them meaningful.
Omkar Seth.
I would like to thank my NHS sponsor, Ms. Sullivan. She was my sophomore year English teacher. Honestly, English had never been my favorite subject or my strong suit, but last year was one of the best English class experiences I've ever had. There was a learning curve to it, but I understood that it's the challenges in life that make it interesting, enjoyable, and fulfilling.
Maya Turner.
My sponsor for tonight is Mrs. Sullivan. She was my freshman and sophomore year Avesbell teacher. Even though she wasn't one of my primary teachers, she's always inspired me, motivated me, and helped me when I needed help. I truly believe that she embodies what a role model is supposed to be. She has the values that every teacher would want. It's not just her commitment to excellence, but also her passion and spirit in the classroom.
Gabriel Newman.
My sponsor is my 10th grade English teacher, Miss Sweeney. Although Miss Sweeney is more than just a teacher, she is kind, understanding, goes above and beyond to care for her students. Her thoughtful actions and deliberate words encourage all students to grow to their full potential, and by turning her passion for teaching into a passion for learning. She reignited my passion for language arts and literature, one that I had long forgotten, and through encouraging my abilities and engaging my skills. I will forever be grateful for her effect on me and my academic career. Thank you, Miss Sweeney.
Naomi Brocksterman.
My sponsor, Mrs. Sweeney, was my English teacher last year in our class of 12 kids. She motivated me to speak up, become a leader, and collaborate with others. This class was definitely difficult, but Mrs. Sweeney motivated me to push myself and work hard. In both school and her encouragement at soccer, she helped me stay determined and reach the goals that I strive for. Thank you.
Emma Sprang.
I want to begin by thanking my sponsor, Mrs. Sweeney, whose guidance as both my soccer coach and English teacher has helped shape me into who I am today. She has pushed me to grow not only as a student athlete, but also as a leader and a person. I'm incredibly grateful for her support. Thank you so much.
Jake Farquhar.
Hello, everybody. This is my sponsor, Coach Teets. He's been my tennis coach for the past 2 years, and I just want to say how thankful I am for having a great mentor and a great coach and teaching me many skills I can use on and off the court. Thank you so much.
Caroline Shomo.
My sponsor is Mr. Tilton, and I've had the pleasure of calling him my coach for the past 4 years. He has not only made me a better player, but he has shaped me into the person I am today. Mr. Tilton sets the perfect example of the kind of person I strive to be, as he will always take the time to listen to me and understand me with no hesitation. Thank you for always believing in me, even when it felt like no one else did.
Kieran McCod.
Hello. Today, I would also like to recognize Mr. Tilton, who has been my statistics teacher for 2 years, as my sponsor. When I think of why I chose Mr. Tilton as my sponsor, there are so many reasons that come to mind. His 7 jokes and patent stories never fail to put me at ease. His enthusiasm and obvious love for what he teaches makes learning for me interesting and exciting. But what really stands out to me about Mr. Tilton is how he encourages me to be more than just a student, but to be a better person. It is because of Mr. Tilton that I feel welcome and valued and seen every day. Thank you, Mr. Tilton.
Chloe Reisner.
Hello, my sponsor is Miss Turcher, who taught me English 10. I selected Miss Turcher because she genuinely cares about her students and takes the time to get to know them personally. Her lesson plans are very unique and a bit crazy sometimes, which makes class exciting. Thank you for pushing me out of my comfort zone and helping me grow as a student and a person.
Audrey Bauer.
Yo tengo señor Vega por el maestro de español por 3 años y una cosa que separando él entre otros maestros es su pasión para sus estudiantes. Yo nunca he planeado para usar español en mi vida, pero su persistencia dame la cosa que yo necesito para traer español afuera de la clase. Español me ayuda para hacer un trabajo y también algunas becas. Su clase son muy difícil y mi español es muy así, pero gracias por todo, Señor.
Tanuja Venu.
Mr. Vega has been my Spanish teacher since the start of sophomore year. He's always encouraged me to work hard and put in effort to receive the results I want. But beyond that, he's always asked me how I'm doing and got to know me personally. Thank you for always pushing me to do my best, Mr. Vega and Pura Vida.
Cal Frischer. Oh.
Senor Vega, thank you for everything you've helped me with these past 3 years and counting. From pushing me to try new foods in Spain, to helping me read La Hija del Sastre and now Don Quixote, to always asking me about my baseball games, you've truly been more than just a teacher to me. I hope you know how much that means to not only me, but everyone else you've impacted. Gracias por todo el apoyo, eres el mejor.
Addie Heinen. Beckham Hislop.
For my sponsor, I chose my Spanish teacher, Senor Vega. Senor has been my Spanish teacher for the past 2 years at the high school, and he's taught me many life lessons that have helped me become a better person, both in and outside the classroom. He's also greatly helped me in my journey of learning the Spanish language. I'm glad to have you as my teacher, Senor.
Caitlin Gambasini.
Hello, good evening. I would like to introduce my sponsor, Senor Vega. From day one in your class, you taught me the importance of choosing my attitude. Instead of dwelling on my mistakes, you encouraged me to sobrevivir, meaning to survive and push myself further. Thank you for impacting me as a Spanish student, but more importantly, as a person.
Daniel Yeomans.
Mr. Von Waldy is my sponsor for an NHS. When I first moved here a little over 3 years ago, Mr. Von Waldy was one of the first teachers I met as part of the Sycamore district. Mr. Von Waldy has been a positive influence on my life and helped me grow as a musician and as a person. Thank you.
Emily Niehaus.
This is my Nana, also known as Mary Tom Westendorf. She's someone I've always looked up to. Her strong faith, her hard work, and her constant positivity have always inspired me. She's taught me a lot about choosing joy and gratitude, and I'm really grateful to have her here supporting me.
Lexi Mendelson.
My sponsor is Mr. Wapham, my director and teacher. Mr. Wapham has known me most of my life that I can remember, starting from theater camps in elementary school to now being my director in high school. Mr. Wapham has taught me so many lessons, not just pertaining to theater, but about college and life beyond Sycamore. Thank you for always being there to support and guide me. I appreciate it so much.
Last but not least, Eric Mercurio.
I'm glad to announce my NHS sponsor, Alan Yost, otherwise known as Coach Yost. I chose my NHS sponsor mainly because of a quote that he always said. The quote went, "It's not good enough." At first, this might sound like he's being cruel or harsh, but it's not. What he means by this quote is that he always sees good in every action that I do. Thank you, Coach Yost.
please give a round of applause for the last set of NHS inductees. Now please welcome Suhani Prakash back up to lead us in the NHS oath.
Now, we will finish off with the National Honor Society oath. Underneath your chairs or in your hands, everyone should have a copy of the National Honor Society oath. Okay. Will our inductees please stand and repeat the following. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. You may sit down. I'd now like to introduce Monica Simon Thomas.
So before we close the ceremony today, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank some people who have helped make this night possible. First, Mr. Powell and Ms. Wolkoff, who are hiding backstage. Thank you for guiding and leading us as chapter advisors. And a big thank you to my fellow NHS officers and all the hard work they've put into this program. Thank you to all of our senior volunteers who are making this event happen, the administration for making Sycamore such a great environment for us to learn in. And finally, we'd like to thank all the sponsors and parents who are here tonight for being such a strong influence on these students behind me and helping to shape them into such amazing young adults. I know it's been a long night, so please feel free to join us outside for dessert and to take some pictures. Thank you all for attending. Have a good night and go A's. Never mind, they're already gone. You're fine.